our live video on time. I'm so sorry. I'm doing this live at 12. Yesterday we had no electricity. I had to charge up my stuff, and yeah, I'm all excited about today. Hello everyone. I'm gonna be looking on my notes down here for Mindset Monday. I just say Mondays, but I guess we'll get there eventually. Wow, this could be really a nice place for me to just be doing my lives. Like this is so relaxed. The other times I always feel like I'm hearing this is really. So I want to welcome you guys to Mindset Monday once again. Feel free to comment down below how you find the sessions on the lives, because the feedback to me will be helpful to know what works and what are you guys looking for. To improve their lives. I'm also quite thankful. Thank you so much for the like, whoever has liked. I'm so thankful. Thank you for the 4 guys who subscribed. The lives are the ones that I'm currently seeing that they're really encouraging. And if you are also a fellow subscriber, YouTuber, and you're looking to grow your following, just try the live option. It is quite frustrating at first because, well, you don't even know like how people are gonna view the videos. You also don't know who's watching on the other side of the videos. It's also like, but again, and also because it's like a one-on-one, like I feel like it's real time, like experience. Like I can't fake my emotion. I can't fake my facial expressions, my face. Like people get to, I guess, kind of see my personality in like a real way, because like with the videos I edit, sometimes when it's like I do that, I edit that out, I'm like, oh god, that sounds nasty. But anyway, so today we're diving into a topic that can transform your entire week, and I'm really hopeful about this. I want us to talk about the power of positive thinking. Today I was watching, I don't know if anyone else watches NTV, but I love NTV. Hey NTV. NTV is station. It's a TV station that airs in Kenya. It's an old broadcasting station anyway. I think it's run by, I don't even want to go to the depths of, let me get to the point of what I wanted to share with you guys, all right? So, pardon me, pandam. Okay, God, I'm so sorry, guys. But I hope you're also having that freaky, happy, jolly mindset on, because it's super cold today, and I'm trying to hype myself up. And like I'm saying, man. Anyway, so they were talking about in the station level. The show is Your World, and I was catching up on it. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. And yeah, let's keep vibing. So today's topic is the power of positivity, and so I wanted to say about Your World station. Um, they were talking about midlife, 30 being your midlife crisis. Midlife at the age of 30, life crisis. And they really brought a lady who I love her TikToks. I need to find her name. Ndio nikisema hivyo. Someone can go and follow her. Me, I'm those people who I don't see. I know there's a way they say that sometimes you find a good thing, just don't tell everyone. But sometimes there are those gems that you just find and you're like, and you guys are my closest friends, so I'm like, hi, what? Who is that? Nelson, didn't you have your breakfast? What is wrong with you? Talking about Trump over here. I'm not from America, thank you. You need to be blocked. Oh my god. Oh my god, the wrongest avenue. Also, thank you so much, Ready, for that. Good morning. From comment down below where you're from Kenya. Currently it's 12:21 p.m. and it's quite rainy, as you can like hear from my roof sheets, and I'm looking for that girl's name. Yeah. But anyway, so speaking about how um sometimes people always, and then there's this pressure with life. People want you to be CG. Um, People want you to like have figured out or society per se wants you to have figured yourself out by 20. Yet 20, I've come to learn, is actually where you have to try, like, try things. Like, this is your free time for you to try anything. Like, if you feel like you want to try your business, try that business. If you want to try out the marriage, try it out. If it doesn't work out, there's no need for you to feel like, oh, this is the end of it. It's not the end of it. People, but society, there's those needs of, oh, you finished school, now you're married. And I used to have that thinking. I guess that's why I'm even speaking about it now, because I thought that's how you end up as being seen as an adult, for lack of better words, or that's how people will, like, I don't know, classify you, or like they have you, in that category of, wow, alimaliza shule, as they say, akapata mzee, akona familia yake. Sasa, you know how when people catch up, that's the quickest way they say, hey, yeah, huyu aliendelea, alifanya hivi hivi, or whatever they come up with. So I also thought that, and then, life turns out, well, that's not the end of life. Like, for me, I'm like, anyway, what am I even saying? So for me now, realizing that at 25, marriage was sucking for me. It sucked in all ways. I have absolute no regret, but I'm also quite happy that I experienced that in my 20s. Moving along now that I'm looking onto my 30, uh, I'm headed 30. That's what I meant to mean. And I'm looking back and I'm like, wow, thank God I had that part of my life, like that part of the marriage, ticked off out of my bucket list. And it's not something that I'd look to now be like the way I was then. I was like, oh wow, being married. Oh, nah. Now I'm like, nah, I ain't interested. And if I am interested, you really have to come. Like, I don't know. It's a different mindset now. So I don't mean to be rude, but I mean, I'm not that girl who's like super eager to now face. Oh, let kwanza hii load, because it takes so much time, and I wanted to show you guys her, but I always forget her name, and I feel like nitaibucha if I say it. So anyways, so for me, what I will say is, my first point by the way is understanding positive thinking. And so positive thinking is not about ignoring life's challenges. Like, I'm speaking about my challenges, okay? Because, I always had these videos up, so, of my vlogs of then, and now I feel like people who meet me, they're like, oh, but what happened to you? What happened to that relationship with that guy? Well, it didn't work out as I thought it would. That's what happened. There's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with me. Sometimes when you're stuck in the shit, it's only when you're out of it that you realize, I was really deep in shit. I was really deep in shit. Both of us were quite unhappy. Both of us now, I will say, are quite in good terms. Not really working together initially in like helping the baby, but we definitely have a good mutual communication where it's respectful, and well, I will say it's not as demanding, for lack of better words. And so for me, what I've learned is positive thinking is what has gotten me here, is what has gotten me the amount of certification I've had, even in the courses I've done so far through this year. I've not even done so much this year, but I was thinking through even how, wow, so we are looking to, or we are headed to 2025. And it was coming back in my mind how you never know. Hi. You never know how life like moves. Like, you really never know how life moves. Like, 3 years back, I was sharing back to back videos of me and my then baby daddy, right? And now here I am, 2024, headed to 2025, single, happy. Don't forget to like, please, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here as well. And I kind of look back and I'm like, wow, if I kept dragging myself, because there was phases in between, of life having had, or I felt like at the time, like it had knocked me in my stomach, and it was like that chokehold type of wake up call. And I'm quite happy. Yeah, I'm happy, and I am resilience in my happiness, because I'm like, I know that this is work done, and it's not like just me saying it. This is me intentionally choosing to do the work to get myself here, to see myself in the opportunities that I've had. I've had them because I chose to consistently be intentional in my positive thinking. There's a verse I always read. It's a verse that I love remembering. It's a verse that in the Bible that says about think of good things, right? Of holy things, of pure things. And I know sometimes people talk about the Bible and it's like, oh, but Africans, you hold the Bible. My brother argues about this all the time. It's like, oh, Africans, you never hear about the Lord. And. I think the Bible will it will ground you in the manual script that you need in how to navigate life. You need a manual script. You need an, like, sitaki kusema kama wa Kenya, but you need a way that grounds you to relate with people, to relate with yourself, and to relate with whatever outcome life throws at you. Thank you. So I feel it's not like in a way that I'm trying to say, oh, whatever you think, like whatever spirituality you probably praise or you follow. I do believe in a way you have to ground yourself in at least one thing. You can't say laws. For me, I find like laws are man-made. And if I interact with you, and from every conversation I hear you're speaking on is just what the normal person has, the common man has, then what makes you really unique? Like what we know, I feel like for me, having some type of spiritual grounding enables me to at least keep that hope fire burning, like, for lack of other better words. So positive thinking isn't about ignoring life's challenges, it's about approaching them with a productive mindset. So I have shared a few of examples of positive thinking. Yeah, if you have captured a few things I've also said, even in this live, where I'm at now, like, till what I've spoken till now. Ah, yeah, that sounds better. Till what I've spoken till now, I think you've caught on something of that sort. So improves. So I'm gonna speak on what next. Oh, improving mental and physical health. Yeah, it goes hand in hand. I do this morning stretches. I didn't do them today, and I feel so bad. I do them, and they ground me. I love a good morning stretch and a good meditation just to calm my mind down. I'd be thinking a lot and overthinking at the same time. I've said this over and over again, and sometimes I feel like that meditation aligns my mind to what what matters now, being in the present now, because my mind is always about, oh, what about tomorrow, oh, what about Kesho, oh, what about this, well, and sometimes it's just worry, it's just my mind trying to survive, trying to protect me from all other harms. It's default, the way it's wired, that's how it's wired, to just protect me, and I get it. But also that trying to protect me, I feel like will also not be productive when I need to figure out how my life is gonna end up, making sure that I'm a responsible adult overall, right? Because at the end of the day, or as I'm viewing it, is this life is your life. You have the pen to write your life out, and you're the author. So whatever you're writing down every morning and you're waking up to set yourself or set your pace at, that's exactly what 30 years down the line you look back and you'll be like, oh dang, I made that choice, and it rippled effect, like it drastically changed all of this back up in your Nico size. So I don't know. So definitely include a quick, hata kama it's just a morning stretch for 5 minutes, just include that. Another thing that benefits of positive thinking. All right, so it enhances productivity. When you believe in positive outcomes, you're more motivated to work towards them. That is so true. That is so true, because if you have your mindset on, like I say, I'm gonna be an example because I know myself a little bit better, and I even see it with my younger kid. There's times when she wants to pray, like she wants to play, and other times these other kids don't want her to play with with her, and I can see how it makes her so sad. But I want her to believe in herself, that because not to be quite like rude, but most of the time you'll be by yourself. And if you cannot settle and find peace in yourself, I don't know how else someone else will be entertaining you. They'll find you like a burden. So the amount of time you'll be by yourself should definitely be one that you're looking and longing for. Even though she is young, I really hope that she can cultivate that in herself. That it doesn't matter that if these people don't want to play with me, I can play by myself, and I'm gonna be the funniest, happiest, joyful kid in that ground, like playground. It doesn't matter if they wanna come after I've sorted myself to like play with my own toys. It won't matter if they come along or they don't. At least I had myself entertained. So I see how she keeps feeling so sad and she cries, even though she is a young kid. I do hope she will eventually grow and realize that your own happiness is your own happiness. It doesn't come from other people, it comes from you. Other people will be there with you, but chances are they won't be exactly feeling how you're feeling. So that's on you. And you can't blame them, but this is your life, like I say. So take up the right attitude, all right, and put in the right effort to create that environment of your mind to keep you positively um, hoping and motivating yourself for a better life. And I say that to say, because sometimes I see how, like I wanted to say, she keeps like, oh, because so and so didn't open. Even she has nightmares. She keeps calling out my nephew's name. It's like, oh, Konyo. And I can see how it really does. Like to her, it's like the biggest thing at her age. Maybe she's like, oh, why did you leave me? Oh, and I pray she just outgrows that, but she will eventually with time if she ever finds these videos. Hey girl, here's your mom to remind you whether I'll be here or not. Here are videos of how I'm thinking and how I hope you'd think and find strength in yourself. It doesn't come from other people, it comes from you. And you're the one who governs and who aligns everything that you want for your life to be. And you can do that. God has given you so much abundance for you to do that. Don't limit yourself. Don't be the one thing that will make you not become the version of what God has purposed for you to be in this life just because someone else does not join you along that plan. So it builds resilience. Positive thinking helps you bounce back from setbacks quicker and stronger. I think this is how, whenever someone asks me, like, oh, but how do you do it? Oh, even. It's like, I always give myself like exactly 5 days to sober. I'll cry. I'll be, oh, I can't believe this didn't work out. Oh, I can't believe I failed. Oh, I can't believe all that. Oh my God. It actually starts with like, I've trained my mind to do it like in days. So day one, I don't want to touch anyone. I don't want to be touched. I just want to deal with the way I'm feeling, whether it's anger, confusion, anger, I don't know what is going on. Day two, I'm a little bit sober. I can get a quick, like I can even hug myself. And when I say I don't even want to be touched, it's like hugging myself. Day one, I'm always like so frustrated with myself. But at the same time, I'm trying still to remind myself that, hey, it's not the end of the day, but there's that huge failure energy that's just around me, and I have to feel that, because if you run away from it, guess what happens? You keep running away. So it's like, face it. So day one for me, I sink into that depressed like state, and then day two, it's a little bit better. It comes a little bit like, oh yeah, well, I've been sad for a whole 24 hours. We can't, like, the next day we need to do better. So next day, by 72 hours, I'm done with the bullshit. Day three, I'm like planning, like, okay, this didn't work out. This is what I need to do. And I'm finding like it's so funny, because I was reading through a journal of something that I was trying and it didn't work out. So I failed in that interview badly. But I literally took, like, I used to write all my thoughts, and it took me 5 days to get out of that, because I had so much hope, guys. I had so much hope that, oh my God, they'd find me as the best partner to work with. Oh my God, they'd find it to be so dope. And then they just say, well, we just decided to move on with another candidate. And I was like, what? But it's okay. I gave myself like exactly 3 days. By the fourth, the fifth, I'm up. I submitted to 10 more other jobs. And it's like, well, I'm not going to keep myself sunk. Like, I have to survive. And there's this thing my sister always says, life feels like an ocean, and you're just there trying to like come up to the surface of the water and just like take a breath so you can go back deep in the ocean and swim yourself out of shit. And yeah, I guess for me, I've now created like a routine in my mind where exactly 5 days I'm out of that slump, even with creativity. And so here are practical tips to cultivate positive thinking. As I wind up, I'm already here in 20 minutes in, man. What am I even saying? So start your day with positivity. Create a morning ritual that includes affirmations or a gratitude journal. You can as well include the physical activity in the morning. This is when your time is like your mind is still in that alpha state of mind. You can train your mind to help you, because this is your brain is your most important tool. When people say these things, they mean it. Like those people who talk like motivational speakers, and they keep telling people like you can, you will, and you must type of affirmations. They mean it, because if you choose to be your own self accountability, like you have to be your own self accountability partner before you start looking for other people. Because then again, I feel like everything starts with you. That's how I look at my life. That's how I look at like how I'm growing and realizing like everything it's here and revolving around me. It's not against me, it is for me. Those closed doors, like all those closed doors. And I remember telling a few friends that I made in another networking event, and I told them, well, for me, rejection only means protection. Because if you look at it like, oh no, if they don't pick us, or oh no, if they, the negativity is always literally the fast response. Unfortunately, maybe because of the trauma we've had, or you've had to encounter in your childhood, and it's normally the first response. It's your body, your mind trying to protect you, right? But then there's the you who's intentional and who's doing the work of just reminding yourself that, hey, no, it's okay. Like, I know, even if they don't say it's me, it's okay. That's just God protecting me, because I don't know what's behind that door at the end of the day. I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? They could have just probably put up a good, huge balloon but once you're working with the team, you like, it's quite corrupt. It's not environmental, mentally friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not friendly for you. So rejection is protection. Just to end that whole convo. Also, surround yourself with positive influences. Engage with people and connect that uplift you. Like I said, listen to motivational podcasts. And there's also these things that other creators, like the nowadays creators who I'm loving. And there's this guy, I keep forgetting his name, but I love his motivational way of making videos. And he's just a creator who's like he's niched on the motivational aspect, but now he takes it like a video of how, even if he's talking to you like in a motivational way, not the other kitambo one, like, oh, you gotta do it, you must, blah, 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 which also works for other people. But this other one, he's smooth. He I don't know how to say it. It's like you're having a conversation with a friend, but he's just a buddy who you've turned on his playlist in the morning to listen to. So, yeah, look for people who are positively impacting your life, whether that person is me. Hi, Monday mindset. Mindset Monday. Definitely log in, man. Pump yourself up with positivity. Do the work. Acha kuona ati kazi ni mingi ati, oh, it is that work. And sometimes don't also pressure yourself ati, oh, I have to be positive. Nah, man, that's faking it. No, there are times, like I've said, feel that energy. Well, even if you're not happy, feel that energy. It's like, oh, all right, sit with yourself. I always ask myself every morning after meditation, and this has been coming up on my mind. It's like, how are you feeling? Ask yourself that inner dialogue. Ukiwa tu in your quiet sense, even if you're just in bed about to wake up, just ask yourself, how do you feel? You know, there's another journaling prompt that I love when I go to sleep at night, and I always have to, like, even if I don't do it consistently, last night I didn't do it, I wasn't feeling it, man. Alafu kukuwa na steamer, so I was like, oh man, this is like an off day for me. And being a human being, I will definitely check myself today. I must, because if you're not consistent, that's how you start slacking up. So you have to be self-accountable. Um, like I keep telling you guys, so usi slack up, so you don't like miss out on the rhythm you had already created for your habits. All right, but it's quite normal to come off track sometimes on the habits, but it's also okay. It's just life, right? Don't be too hard on yourself, but at the same time, be consistent with yourself. Respect yourself enough to show up for yourself, because if you don't respect your own self in terms of the things that you say you want to become, the things you want to say you want to do, I mean, who else is going to respect whatever you say? Than this, Nini, that I wanted to say with you guys at night, it's always like, how do I feel as the day has ended, and what am I grateful for, and list amazing things that happened today, and also what lessons did I learn today, and how could I have done today better. Those are 5 prompts that I have in my evening journal, Nini journal, and I have those prompts to help me quickly just brain dump, my mind's thoughts, and to see, oh, okay, so if I were to peruse it like maybe next week, or even if I take my next week's thoughts, I see how, oh, this is how I interacted with that person, or this is how my mind, I'm saying I want to be very positive, but this is how I'm speaking about myself. This is how I'm speaking about the situation. I'm not being positive then. I'm lying to myself, right? So writing things out enables you to see yourself, because now you can't lie. Because when you're writing down your thought, that pen, when it starts writing down things, you're speaking of how you're expressing yourself, right? So this is you speaking on you. So anyways, the third one is challenge negative thoughts. When negative thoughts arise, counter them with positive ones. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? It is, I feel like, being a human being, it is your duty to question things. Question things. Don't keep living your life trying to fake everything. And I know sometimes it can be like a response of, oh, maybe I don't trust. But no, trust starts with yourself. If you trust yourself, if you trust your judgments, and how do you trust yourself? Like I said, when I say tomorrow, I have to journal tonight, right? So how does that trust grow within myself? It's because I'm consistently, what I say is what I do. So Leo Gioni, I journal that. Like I do the 5 journal prompts that I've just come from mentioning, right? So eventually my system, my mind, it starts wiring stuff like, Leah trusts herself, because she says and she does. And it works the same way the Bible says, and this is why I'm telling you, like, sometimes the scriptures kind of help you ground yourself to how to navigate this life. It's like a cheat book. It's like a manual of how to navigate being a human being, and not just a human doing here on earth. And so you don't want your life to just be of I do, and there's nothing you believe in. Like, what? There's nothing you'd be like Jesus died for? You just want to exist here? I mean, at least flowers know, they believe that, hey, when I bloom, I'm gonna be beautiful, bees are gonna come around. What about you? Like, that's what I think, like how nature is. Maybe even the sun would come and say in the chapter, okay, it's believing that, oh, when I shine my bright rays, people are gonna enjoy the warmth, because you cold, you're out and gone. I don't know. I mean, it's all about believing yourself. I mean, it's so beautiful when you meet people who believe in themselves. There's a girl I met and who I used to follow, and she tagged me, and I was so happy to see her. And she was speaking about how, sometimes when you post your content, you never know who you're empowering and inspiring, but just believing in yourself. And I say that's the key word. You believed in yourself to share those positive perspectives that I picked up in a time when I really needed someone to come and back on me. I needed someone to at least put my mind to think the things you were thinking, and to at least see like an inspire, or just want to aspire to be or start thinking like. And I loved that. It brought back my joy of reading books, just interacting with her. So challenge your negative thoughts. I don't want to overtalk. So by incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you can harness the power of positive thinking and set yourself up for success. Remember, your mindset is your most powerful tool. Like I've said in almost everything, man, in all of my videos, your mind is it's your friend, it's your friendly tool. So take care of your mind. And I'm speaking about this, and please don't think that I'm a holier than thou. I fight demons. Like I have, like, what's that way they say? I'm yeah, the devil's advocate. When my thoughts pop up, they are not pure. They are not holy. They are not, no. They are literally somehow even I think and I'm like, oh man. Now why the hell did I do that? Why did I think that and then do that and then move with that attitude type of energy? So don't put yourself in a way that will make you maybe come out from watching me and say like, oh, but it's just Leah. No, we are all just work in progress, okay? So just me, what I'm asking of you to do is just take that one step. Be intentional enough. But Gashui, we get it at the I have a Gashui in my house, guys. Let me show you. Out. Anyway, so I'm winding up, and I want to say to you guys, definitely have an awesome Monday, an awesome happy week. I'm about to complete working on my project, and see you on Wednesday where we talk about all things freelancing. And yeah, I hope you will definitely take up that one step in at least recognizing how you speak to yourself. That's the one way. Like be self-aware. Like be self-aware, man. As you're becoming self-aware, I pray that you also branch out to be self-accountable. You'll branch out to want to, create a better self-esteem for yourself. You'll also want to at least, you know what I'm saying, like find value. So be like find your self-worth. Create that self-concept for yourself that works for you. And until next time, I have a quick, cute quote. Oh, that was cute. And it says, rain or shine, I choose to see the rainbow. Have a good day, guys. God bless you. Bye.